yourself to notice the simple fact that you are already experiencing sensations. Even in stillness, there is feeling, contact with the surface beneath you, the movement of breath, subtle internal shifts. Today is not about creating sensation or amplifying discomfort. It is about changing how sensations are met. Compulsive urges often intensify, not because sensations are unbearable, but because the nervous system learned to treat them as threats that must be escaped. The moment discomfort appears, resistance tightens, fear rises, and urgency escalates. This session gently reverses that pattern by teaching the body that sensation itself is safe to experience. You are not here to endure or tolerate forcefully. You are here to allow sensations to pass through without escalation. As you listen, the body begins learning that presence is enough. There is nothing you need to get away from in this moment. Breathing naturally, allow awareness to rest inside the body rather than hovering above it. If there is tension anywhere, notice it without labeling it as a problem. Sensation does not require a story. It only requires space. As attention softens, the nervous system begins to feel less cornered. When the system does not feel cornered, it does not need to react. Compulsions are reactions to perceived trapping. Allowing sensation dissolves the trap. As you continue listening, imagine that awareness creates room around any sensation that appears. The sensation can exist without filling the whole field. This widening of awareness is crucial. It shows the mind that discomfort is not total. There is always more happening than the urge suggests. You may notice pressure, heat, tightness, restlessness, or emotional charge. None of these sensations are dangerous. They are signals moving through a body that is alive. They rise, shift, and fall according to their own rhythm. When resistance drops, that rhythm completes itself more quickly. Hypnosis supports this by quieting the impulse to interfere. There is no need to watch closely or monitor progress. Simply being present allows the process to unfold. As you breathe, notice that the sensation of breathing continues even if other sensations are present. This demonstrates an important truth. Multiple experiences can coexist. An urge does not cancel calm. Discomfort does not erase safety. The body can hold both. When the nervous system learns this, escalation no longer makes sense. Escalation only occurs when the system believes something must be eliminated immediately. Today, the subconscious learns that nothing needs to be eliminated. It only needs to be felt. Felt sensations complete themselves. As attention stays open, you may notice that sensations begin to move. They may spread, soften, pulse, or migrate. Movement is a sign of processing. Stuck sensations are often resisted sensations. Allowed sensations regain mobility. Mobility reduces intensity. You do not have to imagine anything changing. Allowing is enough. The body knows how to process when it feels safe to do so. Fear interrupts processing. Safety restores it. As you remain with awareness, notice that even uncomfortable sensations have edges. They are not infinite. They have locations, textures, temperatures. Observing these qualities gently reduces overwhelm. Overwhelm thrives on vagueness. Clarity brings regulation. Are not dissecting sensation. You are becoming familiar with it. Familiarity removes threat. When sensations are no longer mysterious, they no longer trigger panic-driven action. As this session continues, the subconscious begins to categorize sensations as survivable. This is a powerful refrain. Survivability reduces urgency. Urges promise relief from sensation. But when the system learns it can feel sensation without harm, the promise loses influence. Calm confidence replaces desperation. This confidence is not verbal. It is embodied. As the body realizes it can stay present, the mind relaxes its grip. Thoughts associated with urges may appear. Thoughts often say, "I can't stand this," or "this will get worse." These thoughts are not predictions, they are habits. You do not need to argue with them. You can allow them to pass just as you allow sensations to pass. Thoughts are sensations of the mind. They, too, arise and dissolve. Nothing needs to be pushed away. Pushing creates friction. Allowing creates flow. As you continue, you may discover that sensations peak and then decline on their own. This teaches the nervous system a critical lesson. Escalation is not required for resolution. Resolution occurs through presence. Each time this happens, the compulsion loop weakens. The loop depends on the belief that action is necessary for relief. You are experiencing relief through stillness. That experience rewires expectations. Over time, the body begins to wait rather than react. Waiting is not passive. It is confident. It is a signal that the system trusts its own capacity. You are building that trust now. Even if sensations feel strong at moments, notice that you are still here, breathing, listening, supported. This evidence is recorded implicitly. The subconscious remembers experiences, not instructions. This experience says, "I can feel this and be okay." That message undermines compulsive urgency at its root. As awareness remains spacious, notice any emotional tones that accompany sensations. Emotions are also sensations in the body. They are waves of chemistry and nerve activity. They are not permanent states. Allow emotions the same permission as physical sensations. They can pass through without being acted upon. Acting is optional. Feeling is inevitable. When feeling is allowed, acting loses necessity. This is a fundamental shift. Compulsions are attempts to avoid feeling. You are discovering that feeling does not require escape. It requires openness. As this openness deepens, the nervous system becomes more resilient. Resilience is not the absence of discomfort. It is the ability to let discomfort move through without losing balance. Balance returns naturally when struggle ceases. There is no need to hold yourself in a certain posture or focus intensely. Relaxed attention is more effective than effortful control. Hypnosis works best when you let go of trying. The subconscious absorbs permission quickly. Right now, permission is being given repeatedly. Sensation is allowed. Experience is survivable. Urgency is unnecessary. These permissions accumulate. As they accumulate, old reactions fade. You may notice a sense of neutrality emerging around sensations that once felt alarming. Neutrality is not indifference. It is steadiness. Steadiness allows clarity. Clarity allows choice. When urges arise in daily life, this steadiness will be available. Sensations may still appear, escalation will be lower. Lower escalation means more options. Options mean freedom. This freedom is built from moments like this, where you stay present and nothing bad happens. Even if discomfort arises, it does not control you. You are learning to surf sensation rather than fight it. Surfing requires flexibility, not force. As the session continues, allow any remaining tension to be present without commentary. No need to locate it precisely or fix it. Presence alone is enough. The body's natural intelligence handles the rest. If the mind wanders, gently notice that wandering as another sensation. There is no mistake happening. Everything is part of the practice of allowing. Each return to presence strengthens the pathway of non-escalation. This pathway becomes default with repetition. Over time, the nervous system will choose it automatically. As this session gently moves toward completion, recognize that you have just practiced a different response to internal experience. You allowed sensations to exist without reacting. That is a profound skill. It directly counteracts the mechanism that fuels compulsive behavior. You did not suppress, distract, or escape. You stayed. Staying teaches safety. Safety dissolves urgency. This learning continues beyond this moment.